Okay, dude, you know I'm a fan and all, but why the hell do I need to know his underwear color? What does it have to do with the mission or him personally? On top of that, does that mean that he can't wear any other colors or until the mission is over? Those are the questions I woke up without, but I'm certainly falling asleep with. Hello, comrade, good to see you here. We got another cool episode of Spy Family, so let's see what kind of fun, strange nonsense we can dig up from this one. Number 1 killer of humans is a mosquito? Wouldn't it be us? I know they're a big problem, especially in the hotter parts of our planet, but I didn't quite realize how much. They are responsible for about 1 million lives lost a year. That's twice the amount of people dead due to homicide. I think I should get myself a flamethrower, just in case. Also some bug spray for mosquitoes. Do you notice that these wine bottles are rotating to face us in every frame? We better call Doctor Who, cause this is the type of shit he has experience dealing with. Like, seriously, look, every fucking time! Princess Honey, seriously, do I even need to tell you the similarities? Has to be saved from a castle, pink dress, gold necklace with a blue stone, blonde hair with a headpiece, and a pair of big, very big, round, blue eyes. Having to think about it, Lloyd and Bondman also have something in common. Now, what the heck is this? The barrel is a good inch longer than the slide. I'm no engineer, but I don't see that in the actual firearm, so it's probably impractical. However, when it comes to the rest of it, it's a Beretta M1935. Pretty much unchanged. Well, screw all that. There's no recoil, no moving parts whatsoever. Oh, never mind. It's just a toy that shoots the sticky thingies. But no way they stick to fabric. And wait, what? How does it fit and shoot several of them? Mr. Parent, I'm not sure Anya should see that kind of to be continued. I know she's been through some shit, and I mean it. You realize Anya is well aware of what happens when somebody is shot in the head, yet she still draws her sketches true to the movie. Well, she is using red instead of yellow. Still, that's some insane mental fortitude she has. I wonder if it's related to the experiments she was run through. Witnessing someone's brains blown off on top of being kidnapped, and don't get me started on her parental situation, plus whatever happened in the past. That's gotta leave a mark, but she seems pretty normal for a telepathic kid. Guess what? I've actually flown a small plane like that, thanks to my friend. And though it was fun, the fact that even the minor turbulence, as he put it, felt like I was speeding on a Russian countryside road. It looks like a treasure chest, eh? I've heard those exact words before. Let's talk about this castle real quick. Doesn't it look like Hogwarts? They even have the little dock in approximately the same spot. Moreover, if you go back to the plan we were looking at, they are similar at best. There are so many things that are different, take a second to look. Why the fuck is the whole thing red? There is no danger, no war, no nothing, just some spy using his high status in the organization to throw his kid a celebration party for being enrolled into a school. Yes, shit's urgent, but can you imagine what your eyes will feel like in just a few minutes? Hey, a Chinook. That was a state-of-the-art helicopter back in the 60s. They certainly brought in the big guns. Also, in this shot alone, there are over 50 agents, and then we see about 59 inside. Sounds legit and very impressive. Makes you wonder how many agents do they have in total, if this is how many are decently available in just one city area. Speaking of which, let's just focus on this picture here and try to comprehend how much work went into spoiling this child. Spies playing waiters are okay because their clothes are basically normal, but where did they find dozens of historical pieces, weapon props and other accessories in half a day? Then there is food. A catering company had to be called for this, and I bet that's what Chinook was transporting since they're more of a heavy lifter than a personnel transport. Aww, this is cute. Mama Yor has bonded with Anya so much that she acquired some of her mannerisms in just a few days. A truly caring individual, not to mention that she's straight up willing to kill people for her. Well, that in particular seems to be her solution for almost any problem. Yep, this is not very elegant. However, you can still make out the meaning. I'll help you out a bit. Pause this shit. Did I ever tell you that I love music? This song is fucking slapping! I struggle to identify the genre, but it sounds like a funk rock with some jazz sprinkled in there. I listen to it almost every day now, and there'll be a link in the description so you can too. Wait a second, this is a pretty noticeable slide. I looked at this castle for long enough to know that there wasn't one like that visible at all. Also, agents wear the same costumes as the enemies from Spy Wars. Again, where did they get dozens of those so quickly? Robbed a merch shop? Actually, that might be true. If this is a tourist attraction, they got to have one. Not sure about jumping, that looks like something Inosuke would do, But this is a textbook arm grab for a submission victory in mixed martial arts, called an armbar. It's a very painful joint lock. If not careful, it can actually result some serious arm injury, as the person has little to no chance to escape from it. Yeah. Oh, look at that's some over there if I've ever seen one. Yep, still admiring it. What's also worth admiring is this run. I can't get enough of it. It's freaking hilarious. We pretty much know that Lloyd is a superhuman at this point.
I don't agree to that.
Neither do I.
Can we appreciate his reaction time to catch those? It's not like he can see them falling or tell when they're dropped. He only had a fraction of a second to catch them. Although, I see he has one of the most busted powers in all anime. Connect the dot to yourself. Okay, this is straight out of CSGO or some shit. He doesn't aim anywhere but the head level, a very common and noticeable trait of pros, as every millisecond of aiming counts. Thanks to that, people can pull off this kind of crap and earn the respect of their team, while setting some enemy asses on fire. That foreshadowing though, or great planning on Frankie's behalf. Lloyd repeats the journey of Bondman. He even uses his belt to descend the cables. That's one good belt, I got to say. As well as his skeleton. That fall? About 5 to 10 meters on the marble floor? What in the hell is he made of? Whoever animated this has to be a martial arts enthusiast. This move aside, everything was very realistic. Punches to test out the defense, then hooks to do the damage, the body movement, you can clearly see the form. Also, an uppercut that literally sent Lloyd flying for a second. Leg work straight out of some kickboxing show match. Fucking brilliant. And of course, the cutest sound of them all. 8 grand? Ain't no way that is total, cause that's nothing. If a bag of cookies is $3, this operation has to be in quintuple digits. And this is just a fuel fee for all of this here. Actually, it may not be. Renting a castle, for example. I've looked at the prices for a night and they are laughable. Like $100 for a dozen people. Granted, this is a tourist attraction, so add another zero. Food? Well, it depends on how fancy. I think our dudes went with a takeout of sorts cause they don't want to get civilians involved. Say it's $50 a person, 3k total, give or take. Then fuel. A fully loaded Chinook costs about under 2 grand a mission. Boats, planes, cars will double that given their amount, so 4k. Costumes, props and shit, that's where it gets difficult. Some quick Google search suggests about $2,800 US to be a fully geared reenactor. This scene alone would cost $150,000 on the higher end, but I suspect they rented all of that from theaters or somewhere else, I don't know, so make it 10 grand a night. Weapons, gadgets, fireworks, to hell with it, another 10 grand, I'm spending way too much time here. The point is that Bundesnachrichtendienst, that's a federal intelligence service in German, has a budget of $1.3 billion in the 2021. That's $3.5 million a day, Carl! Having deduced the DALK to dollar ratio in my previous videos to be roughly 1, some 30,000, even 100, is an unnoticeable inconvenience for them. What's more important is that this horde of agents is basically doing nothing in the grand scheme of things, but let's consider this a mini training arc for them. Damn. This episode was so good out of nowhere. Though this can be considered a filler, as nothing really happened story-wise, I had a blast, and I hope you did too. Thanks for watching, dude. You're awesome. Have a great, whatever time of the day you have. Until next time, cheers.